Alright, so I really wasn't planning on doing anything like this or a video. I've been really busy, but what we're gonna do today is work on the motor. I need to take out the tappet cover, the timing gear case cover, the fuel cover, and the exhaust, no, the intake manifold cover off, which is right here. That's the new one I'm putting. That's the one I just took off. And we're gonna replace everything. Excuse the mess. Took me a while to do this, but you know, eventually you gotta get to it. Like right now. So I'm not gonna have the camera like recording me. I'm just gonna show you guys as I go. Like right now, I need to take off that crud. Just taking this off of the exhaust, the intake manifold. Well, the intake right here, where the plate goes at. I need to take all that seal gasket nasty thing off of it. It's kind of getting hard, but I took most of it off. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I said, it's not gonna be much. I'll put what I bought, where I got it from, and you guys enjoy. I gotta set the camera down now. Alright, well, day 2 on working on my truck. So, I didn't want to take off the VE pump, but now I have to take it off because there's no way that I can get to that tappet cover at all. And it'll be a lot more easier. I will stop fooling around and I won't take that much time. And I mean, I'm pretty sure I can do this in a day, but since I have to work, I have to make time to do this. Because we have to change out the tappet cover, this right here, and the timing gear case cover. And then I'm gonna have a problem to remove that fan clutch, whatever you want to call it. But I saw someone just remove those bolts and they were able to pop it off. So I'm gonna remove those bolts off right there and take it off, take off the balancer, and continue going on from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down and I'll eventually bring it back up. Oh, and I just took off those lights right there. Don't mind those cables. That's for my AC, so that way it can blow the AC a little harder and faster. Yeah, that's what she said. Okay, let me put this back down. Alright, so finally got this fan out. I legit thought that I had to knock this piece out right here. I was trying to knock this crap out. I don't know for what reason I thought I had to take this out and take these little bolts out right here. But no. I was watching Greg. I'm pretty sure you guys know him. And Greg, he has a first gen as well. And I was like, wondering how the hell he did it. And then I noticed that he didn't have this right here. So I was like, oh, okay. So that's how you do it. I like, you know, I don't like asking people until I at least try to find out how to do it. So for those of you that are trying to do this, you guys are lucky because not that many people do videos for these trucks or any other vehicle. A lot of people just don't like giving out information out, or they just do it at home and they don't really care. So hopefully this is very helpful for you guys. So, oh, I forgot to turn on my microphone, but let me get my fancy lamp. Alright, so I took that out and took out the oil cap, and now I'm gonna take that harmonic balancer down there. And I was taking off the injection pump, but there's a bolt that's all in the back, all in the bottom, and I really couldn't get to it, so I decided to do this. You know, if I can't do the other one, I'll just take my time and I'll come back to it later. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do it. And I might just go ahead and take off that balancer and then go back again to the VE pump. So let me go put my camera back down. Alright. Today we are at day 3. Look at that, day 3. I think on day 2, it took me, oh, my microphone's off. So on day 2, it took me about like 2 hours. I was stranded 2 hours trying to take off the harmonic balancer. As you can see, I have my strap right there, and I still couldn't get it out. So I gave up. I literally gave up, and then I also couldn't take off that bottom bolt right there, right about right here, right there. I couldn't take it off, so I had to go online and purchase me a special tool. That only cost me about $5 because it has to be like a little curve. It can't be this 13-inch. It needs to have a little curve to it. So bought it for $5 instead of paying $100 for a special Cummins tool or a snap-on tool. Guys, you need to learn how to save money instead of spending more money on tools that you can find them cheaper. So I just took that off. Now let's see how long it takes me to take off that balancer off. It took me about 30 minutes just to get that off. I mean, the nut took me about, like, say 1 minute to take off that last nut. I had this tool that I actually had to buy, and it cost me about $60. It's not a snap-on tool. I don't know what tool it is, but I'll probably put it under the description below. But I couldn't find another bolt. I had this one, but I didn't have this one. And I remember I took these off from the intake manifold, so I was so lucky enough to have that because I couldn't run to Home Depot since I don't have a vehicle and my wife's at work. So let's see how long it takes me to take that off. I'm gonna put that right there and then, like, all in the bottom, see if it can stop it from moving because it's moving on me. And hopefully I can break those nuts loose. Other than that, I'm gonna just give up and try another day and call it a day 4. But I'm trying to really finish this up today. So, okay, we got the injection pump off. I have an ant on me. Injection pump's over here. Right there. We have the pump right there, just laying down, taking a little break before it goes back on. And I still have that key right there, which is good. I wanted to stay on place. So let's get back to it. Alright, as you guys can see, I was able to take out the balancer. It took me a little bit to get it out, probably like say a good 10 minutes. So now I'm able to take off that timing cover off. But the only way I was able to do that was you don't need a special tool whatsoever. Like I said, I strapped it down to the truck. I hooked it up behind that lower control arm and to this radius strut. There was someone that asked me, I'm gonna go probably before I even post this video, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell them this is a strut rod. It's a strut rod. If you're looking for that strut rod, I guarantee you're not gonna look for it. You either have to get one custom made, or if you're looking for the bushings that go inside here, I screwed up my the threads. I need to get them rethreaded, probably to a smaller size, but I need to redo them. But the bushings on these, you can find them on Rock Auto. If you want, go on Rock Auto, look for the part number, and then look it up on Amazon, because you're gonna end up having to pay like $7 or $10 on Rock Auto just to have them shipped out to you. I mean, they're cheap. I guess like about like 20 bucks. But I highly recommend you buy them off of Amazon if you have Amazon Prime, and you get them within the next day. Other than that, like I said, I just put this right here. I have the spacers here, so that's why I was able to get into there. But I put it right in between here, so that way this wouldn't move anywhere, and it kind of screwed up the timing cover right about right here. Well, it just like didn't even do much to it, but you know, it's just a little bit. And yeah, then I was able to take it out, and then all I had to do is wobble it. You don't need how you call it, that tool. You don't need that to take it out. I saw someone else on YouTube, all they did just wobbled it. It took me a couple pulls, like I said, probably like a minute. It took me a minute or two, and it came all right off. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is start taking off the tappet cover completely. Now I only have like 2 or 3 bolts right here, and start cleaning up this top piece and cleaning that piece, and then get to this right here, because I mean, I know it's not gonna get dark anytime soon. It's probably what, 2 o'clock. Let me check. It's 2:26, so it's not that late. Hopefully I can get this done ASAP, because then I get my truck back running up tomorrow, because I gotta go to work and I won't have the other work truck. So yeah, let's get back to this now. Okay, I got that tappet cover off. It's kind of dark in there, so you can't really see, but I took it all off. Gosh. It was a pain in the butt trying to take that out. The reason why it was hard to take it out was because I don't know. You see chunks of that piece. See, I took that off, but it was like it's just stuck to it. It didn't want to leave its owner. I mean, it's been on there for about 30 years. It's about to be 30 years. This truck's like it's from the 90s. Hopefully I got my math wrong, but this truck was built like I don't know, it says April of freaking 1990. April 1990. Alright, I took most of the bolts off of that time cover while I was taking a break from that. I was taking off the bolts, and now I'm gonna go ahead and take off this right here, and I'm gonna go bring out the goodies. Let's go do that. Okay. Alright, so this is everything that I got for my truck. I got the timing cover from Keeping Machine. I got this. It's the cover for the intake manifold. It's ICT, and the same thing for the heat greeter delete. Then I have the DPS Arctic Air, and then I have this. I don't know what brand this is, but I just noticed it that it comes with the seal already placed in it, so it makes everything much more easier. Because I was seeing some other people were putting how you call it, the gasket on there, and then they'll put the RTV and whatnot. Excuse me. And I also got me a let's see if I can find it. Can't find it. It's somewhere here in the truck. I do know that for sure. I don't know how I lost it. Yeah. It's probably inside the house. It's an oil catcher. So I got that off Amazon, but I'll post everything. And yeah, let me just get to everything, start cleaning it up and putting everything back together and doing an oil change on this truck. Hopefully I can finish up this today. So let's get to it. Alright, what's up? Okay, so this is, oh gosh, I always forget to turn on my microphone. So far I have everything ready. I have it at top dead center. It's at the 530 position. You guys won't be able to see it, but if I get my flashlight, yeah, you won't be able to see it. I don't know if you can see. If you can, you can, but if you can't, oh well. It's like around about the 530 position. If I put it this way, you probably see it right there. And so yeah, the next thing I have to do, I have to torque the tappet cover. So I don't remember what are the specs to that, but I'll look them up right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I have that top piece up on already, and as soon as I tighten those bolts down, I'm going to put the pump back on, and then I can put my timing case cover back on, and then I can just, you know, put the lines and everything back to the truck, and I can do my oil change. So let me get to that now. Oh, by the way, this is day 4. Last night I couldn't do it. Well, yesterday it wasn't even nighttime, but I needed help with the tappet cover, well, with the bearing tool to put it out top dead center, and I just needed help, and I kind of gave up. So yeah, so today we're gonna hopefully finish this up. So don't think this should take you about 4 days. It just takes me 4 days because I need time, the time that I actually can. And also make sure you get yourself one of these books. These books are very handy. Don't get the other one, I forgot, I think it's called Hands, or I don't know. I have that one, but I only have it for like whenever I have to do like the brakes or anything like that. But this is always good to have. This gives you the torque specifications and everything. So let's get back to it.